Hi everyone, I'm Chris Bray. I just want to offer you some words of encouragement. I know this has been a struggle, a time of real difficulty for a lot of people around the world. And I know this is a really strange time. And I believe that in times like this, it's an opportunity for us. That though God doesn't necessarily will for terrible things to happen, for viruses and pandemics to happen, I believe that God can use circumstances like this to get our attention, to draw us into a deeper relationship with Him. And if there's anybody that can take something like this, some kind of pandemic, and make something good come from it, He can. As it says in Romans chapter 8, that He works all things for the good of those who love Him. I believe that God is up to something, that He is calling out to us, that He wants to ignite within us a new desire for Him. And He wants to strip away the things in our lives that might be preventing us from receiving all that He has for us. And I believe that maybe this season has been a time when people are beginning to recognize those obstacles, these things that get in the way between us and what God has for us being in full communion with Him. And, it could be simple things in our lives. For a lot of us, we like to go out to the movies for entertainment. We like to hang out with friends, or we like to go to our favorite restaurants. And maybe these are some of the things that we are no longer able to do. And it's through the denial of these things, giving up these things, maybe that we recognize our dependency on them. But God doesn't want to leave us there. He doesn't want to just take away all of the things that we are accustomed to, but He's leading us on a journey. Just like He led the Israelites on a journey out of Egypt, He freed them from the bondage of slavery and He led them into the desert. And when we read that passage in Exodus, what they immediately began to do was to start to complain because of all the things that they didn't have that they used to have before. And they're thinking to themselves, how is this any better? And maybe we feel that way now in this time, that maybe God has stripped away the comforts in our lives, the things that we used to be able to do that we can't do anymore. And we're thinking to ourselves, how is this a good thing? Well, here's the beauty of God and His grace and His love for us, is that He's not a God who is foreign to suffering, that He came to earth and He died on the cross for us, to demonstrate His love for us. And that though there might be pain and trials and suffering, that He wants to lead us through that, not alone, but He wants to journey us because He's something greater. And that maybe He wants to use this time as an opportunity to refine us, to detach from all of the things that we were so dependent on before and offer them up to Him. And maybe we find ourselves in this strange time. Maybe we find ourselves wondering, well, what's going to happen next? And we're residing in the fear, and God doesn't want us to reside there. He wants for us to trust in Him, to surrender to Him all of the things that we are holding back from Him, and He wants for us to receive His Holy Spirit within us, to breathe new life within us. And so I pray that this song is a blessing and encouragement for you.
Holy Spirit, come, set us on fire with your love. Pour out your gifts and we will go. Spirit of God, fall on us, fall on us, fall on us, oh, fall on us, fall on us, fall on us, oh. Holy Spirit, come, set us on fire with your love. Pour out your gifts and we will go. Spirit of God, fall on us, fall on us, fall on us, oh, fall on us, fall on us, fall on us, oh. Holy Spirit, come, set us on fire with your love. Pour out your gift